This is KLST.
San Angelo residents have been as early as 2:50 a.m. this morning. Now, they've been waiting all day in the hot sun, hoping to get the top spot. One of the common misconceptions residents have about lightning is that there has to be rain. But after today, the rumors of not enough porta potties at the San Angelo Showdown can officially be flushed away. The Flying Club of San Angelo gives on-the-move businessmen and avid plane enthusiasts a cheaper, more efficient way of traveling. Polls have been open since 7 a.m. this morning in 34 precincts and will continue to stay open until 7 p.m. this evening. The first step in being prepared is getting the necessary supplies for an emergency kit. They're gonna need your help. Whether it's a 20 or a penny, all you have to do is pick up the phone. Now, the two bridges are closed on their way down to the stage, so parking may be an issue. City Council must okay the program for San Angelo residents to enroll on Tuesday. They can show up on Election Day, May 29th, or they can vote early right here at the Ed B. Keys building until May 25th. Those looking for a less expensive alternative, a little bit of shade can go a long way. These exercises are different in that they teach the officers to plan for the unexpected and use their most effective weapon, their mind. A group of 3rd to 6th grade girls were on their way from Grape Creek Baptist Church to Brownwood, Texas for a week-long church camp when troopers say a white Dodge Caliber crashed into them, sending them off the road.
At about 9:11 this morning, a school bus that was traveling eastbound on 2105 crashed into a vehicle that failed to stop at a stop sign on Schwartner Road.
The bus swerved into a field where it then fell on its side. Parents arrived on scene trying to make sure that their little girls were all right.
I was panicked. I was scared, you know, because there was like at least 40 other kids on that bus, and I was lucky to get the call first. But I knew I had to remain as calm as I could. I had my youngest daughter and a little girl I'm babysitting with, but yeah, I just wanted to sit down and cry, honestly.
39 girls and 3 adults were on board the bus. One girl recounts the traumatic incident.
And we rolled over, and then it just went onto its side, and all of us were really, really scared.
According to authorities, 18 people were transported to Shannon Medical Center. All are reported to have non-capacitating injuries.
You know, is it a good crash? Anytime we have non-fatalities and minor injury, I would say yes, then that's a good crash.
Less than 1% of accidents in the United States involve buses, so statistically, buses are the safest mode of transportation. But anytime those involved in an accident can walk away, we can all feel blessed. Vince Sapienza, KLST News. This is how trash pickup looked in San Angelo for the last 35 years. But today could be the start of a new beginning.
We're asking the residents to just not use their carts for this 90-day period. And then once the 90 days is up, then they can go back to using the ones that they're accustomed to.
Selected residents in Green Acres, Paulan, Santa Rita, Tres Rios, and the Bluffs are participating in the new automated trash pickup pilot program. One big concern residents have are the amount of jobs lost if implemented.
The guys that came and dropped them off, they kind of hinted that they're losing their jobs over them. In the economy in San Angelo, we don't need that.
We're still going to need people to go with the driver just to get the houses serviced appropriately.
I'm hoping it's going to be positive. I think it will look nicer having all the matching trash cans.
Not only does it look better, but it's safer. Republic Services' new pilot program virtually eliminates all on-the-job injuries, creating a more effective trash pickup.
We're big on safety, and if we take care of safety and at the same time give a nice uniform look for the city, then it's a win-win.
Republic Services officials understand that it will take weeks before residents can get adjusted and make a sound decision on whether to keep the new trash pickup system.
Get the surveys to the people to answer just less than 10 questions about the cart system and what they think about it, so that we can have the city make an informed decision on the best way to go in the future.
Vince Sapienza, KLST News. You hear them all the time, but sometimes motorcyclists are not seen, leading to accidents with fatal consequences. And with the number of motorcyclists on the roads doubling in the last 10 years, motorists must learn to share the road.
Now that it's getting warmer weather, we have more motorcyclists out on the road, and we are having a Share the Road campaign. And what that's really designed to do is the drivers of vehicles to be more alert and to notice these motorcycles on the road. You know, they're only on two wheels. They have a lot more hazards involved.
In the state of Texas, there were 470 motorcycle fatalities. Half of those were because the motorist never saw the motorcyclist. Some ways to avoid such accidents are by not following too closely, driving defensively, and always looking twice for your fellow riders of the road.
Well, as a general practice in the military, we practice visual awareness, and that's making yourself visible rather than you being the one looking or actually seeing some other riders. It's more of being seen and putting yourself in a position where you're seen.
Motorcycle safety awareness is all about being prepared. One can do that by wearing a long sleeve shirt, a bright reflector vest, sunglasses, and a helmet.
We see close calls almost every day, just people not being aware, it's not paying attention. Motorcycle riders put a lot of faith in the people that are driving around them. That faith coming from please don't pull out in front of me.
In Texas, there are plenty of leisure, recreational, and even tourism riders. In 2011, San Angelo saw an increase in motorcycle accidents. So next time you see a motorcyclist on the street, be sure to share the road. Vince Sapienza, KLST News. The San Angelo Police Department had a busy Friday night as a routine traffic stop turned into a police chase on foot. It happened around 7 o'clock yesterday evening when a 20-year-old Dylan Kohutek Batalico took off out of his car. Police later caught the man, who had a warrant out for his arrest, about 30 minutes later inside M&R Nursery. He was taken into custody and charged with evading arrest on foot and criminal trespassing. Dozens made their way to the San Angelo State Park, where the Friends of the Park organization hosted an all-day concert festival. Those that came out were treated to a concert by local musicians and artists. Vendors were also on hand to support the cause, selling a variety of things that include jewelry, pottery, and handmade crafts. Friends of the Park put this fundraiser together in order to remind residents of all the park has to offer. Even though summer is just a few days away, San Angelo is still in the midst of spring cleaning, and today was San Angelo's Great American Cleanup. Residents lined the parking lot of Foster Communications Coliseum to dump their unwanted debris, trash, furniture, and even shred documents. It was free to dump your unwanted goods, but tires came at a small charge of up to $5 each. Today's event designed to help clean up neighborhoods in our community. Due to a shortage, United Blood Services have issued an urgent appeal for type O negative blood. This week is the annual Freedom Runs Deep blood drive, which is a week that urges possible blood donors to pitch in and donate. Officials tell us that this week is a very important week. As the holidays near, the need for blood is at an all-time high. The 6th annual Showdown in San Angelo is in full swing at Lake Nasworthy. The racers hit the water early this morning, looking to qualify for finals tomorrow. The drag boat races in San Angelo are one of the biggest in the nation, and event officials expect a record 10,000 people to show up this weekend. Kicking up a firestorm of controversy, the Obama administration announced it will stop deporting and instead grant work permits to some younger illegal immigrants. The election year decision is sure to rally the Hispanic vote, but critics are crying foul. The jury reached a guilty verdict in the child sex abuse trial of former Penn State coach Jerry Sandusky. Coming up tonight on KLST News at 10. High school students were competing for scholarships and state placement at the Tom Green County 4-H Shotgun Shooting Sports Club today. We'll have all the details on that and more, including weather and sports, all coming up tonight at 10.